We are live with this week's Live with Lussetto. Greg has been on the road again, so he will not be joining us tonight. Tonight we want to talk about our season opener in Ashton on July 6th. So I have Kaylee and John and James joining me to highlight some of that. Hey guys, you're both still muted.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Kaylee sent me some flyers and stuff. I guess you want to kind of run down your details, any sponsors you have or anything?
Well, we're still working on them, but we do have quite a few. I won't go through the whole list, but most of our sponsors that sponsored last year have come back already and donated, which is good. We're still working on the rest of them, which it's always down to the last minute, but we're very grateful for their donations. So.
Yeah, chasing those sponsorships is quite a bit of work right there. And you guys do a free will donation for admission at your poll.
Yes, we do.
So that helps a lot. Let's see. Dwayne is checking in from Canada tonight. Let's see. So here's our flyer. They got the farm poll at 1 and the Outlaw Heartland poll at 5. And then can't see that real well. Any farm poll rules or questions or anything, get a hold of Kaylee or James. And here's a little sneak peek Kaylee sent me tonight. Do you guys have anything to add?
Yeah, so we actually, with that flyer, we're going to update that flyer for the 2024 farm pool rules. The only thing that we're going to change is for the out of field class, it's now going to be 2,800 max RPMs instead of 3,000. So we'll get an updated one and get it sent out here within the next week or so.
Awesome. And you guys do a great job on your Facebook page, thanking those sponsors and talking about the poll and keeping everybody informed.
That's all Kaylee for you. She runs most of it.
Well, she does a good job. It shows. I don't know where you've been with the countdowns.
Well, I was going to post one, but I'm waiting a couple more days. Might do it next week.
I would say we are getting close.
Yeah. So. I know your dad doesn't like them, so that's why I do them.
Dad doesn't like seeing how much time he's running out of.
Yeah.
To get his projects done. Yeah. I know all the live stream stuff is still in my office inboxes. We got some new stuff coming with that this year. That'll be interesting to get rolled out there at Ashton for the first time.
Yeah, and one of these days, we'll go out there and do a live, because we got a few new things that we want to talk about with the spectators, and then with the pollers. We're gonna move some parking around and
No, I got one.
move or talk about where people can park. Obviously it's going to be the same, but just in the pits, we're going to move to where people are parking underneath the tree. We're going to have to stop them at a certain time so our pullers aren't worrying about them trying to park where they want to park, because it's just a hassle for them to worry about. So
Yeah, the pits got a little bit full last year, which is a good problem to have with the turnout you guys have during the poll.
yeah, and we tried. We want obviously to expand our parking, not only for our spectators but for our pullers as well. And so we're trying our best to see what we can do, but as of now, it's not working in our favor. So,
So you can only, I don't know, you're limited on space to what the venue allows sometimes.
right, yep.
So,
No.
do you have the class lineup in front of you this year? I don't have that in front of me. We could run through what classes we're going to have there.
Yeah. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay. Small block econo mods, 3,200 super fields, pro stock 4x4 pickups, light limited super stock, light limited pro stock, naturally aspirated 2-wheel drive, and looks like that's it.
Nice. And for the pollers, the pre-entry form new for us this year is on the Outlaw website. So you can pre-enter, prepay. So all you have to do when you get there the day of is just sign the waiver and physically check in and let the ladies at the table know you're there. So that'll speed up that process a little bit. So Kaylee got Uncle John on tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So,
And your dad's missing it.
yeah, Sawyer, go get me a napkin, please. He took off to Montana the last couple of days to get another truck. So he got
and a green tractor to sell.
and a green tractor, but another truck to project to get together for this season to help us get everything to everywhere on the table. But so yeah, and there's no Dan tonight either.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything there. Uncle John, we gonna get you to any more polls besides Ashton this summer?
Probably not.
Oh man, I know our schedule. We lost a couple from last year, but
You gained one, so
yes, so we are still pretty full. Gonna have a crazy 5 days there for a while.
yeah.
Still, yeah, 5 days. So, I don't know. I don't really have anything new trickling down on my end.
We don't either. Pretty much everything's going to be the same as it has been. We'll have the same food truck as we did last year. Everybody
Nice.
thought that was good, so we got him back again.
Good.
Still free will donation. And Dale is going to be our announcer, so
Yes, he did. I did talk to him about that. So we'll get him at quite a few more this summer. So that'll be good to have some consistency across the board. I have a couple of helpers with me tonight. So, let's see. I guess, did you guys hear from Delton if ahead of time last year on him showing up, or was that kind of a surprise?
No, that was a surprise to us. So hopefully he makes the trip again. The way it sounded last year, he said he was going to. So hopefully he does.
Yeah, I know his schedule's getting pretty crazy too. But he does a couple of groups in Missouri and Outlaws chasing them around. Sawyer, take her to your room, please. She's got my phone. Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of hoping we'd have a Dan on here to help me out tonight.
Yeah.
It's not.
Usually pretty good with questions.
Yeah, comments are pretty quiet tonight. I know we've been a little MIA lately. Before the Montana trip, Dad was in the shop. I know on that Facebook page I posted some pictures, but we're building the office edition in the new building. An office, like bathroom, break room, storage room, and another little area. So they've been framing that in and getting all that done. So he was putting in some long days over there.
You guys have all your equipment ready to roll?
They took the big block down to Wheatland over the weekend. Made a couple of test passes with it. I got it together. Everything else is still hibernating. The sled was out. It was sled rental in Wheatland, so it had a test night too. Everything else is still parked. Typical.
Yeah, I guess that's another thing I should say too. We won't have the normal sled we usually do. We're going to get Kyle Lay out of Colorado this year. I guess we'll trial and error and see how it goes. But
I know quite a few of the pullers have hooked that sled. It shouldn't be too terribly different.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
cool
good
to get
things.
them to make the trek from Colorado.
Yeah, they're excited to come up and see, which is good.
Yeah.
So.
I know you guys drag quite a few pickup pullers from Colorado out that have a good time. So
yeah,
always good to show them some new tracks and new places to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish we had something after the poll for them to do to keep them content, if they're staying the night or whatever, but
still a pretty good venue to camp out in and hang out.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing. The last few years we've been able to just kind of stick around or take an easy way home. We're not rushing to get out of there most of the time. So
yeah, and that's another thing why we pick the weekend we do, is because we know there's no other polls going on, at least with the Outlaws. So we know that our pollers will just relax and have a good time. So
yep, get away for the craziness kicks in.
Yeah.
Let's see. James, do you have anything to add? I know you're going to be helping out flagging some this year.
Yeah, I'll be flagging I'll be flagging for most of the pool. My family does do a little bit of that farm pool action stuff, so be a couple classes where won't be able to, but for the most part, yeah, I'll be doing the Heartland division and most of the farm pool stuff. I do have a list here for any listeners who are wondering again, like what classes we had last year is basically kind of be an outline again for the farm pool. We'll have 9,500, 11,000 pounds. Then we go to like 10.7 mod farm. We'll have a 12.5, 11.7 mod farm, a 14,000 pound class, a 15.5 pound class, and then last year we had 3 people in the 17,000 pound class. I don't know if we'll have anything like that again. But that's just kind of what we had last year. Hopefully we can get that many farm pullers again and have another great show.
Yep. I'm gonna say there is a lot of farm pulling going on. You are following us around some too, flagging, aren't you? Outlaw stuff.
Yeah, I'll be going with you guys to David City, I believe, Albion. I know there's another one I'll be at. Most of July, basically, I'll be following you guys around.
I said July's a busy month.
Yep.
Let's see, and David City will be tag team with the national guys. We have a couple classes there, and then the rest of us will be out west in Douglas the same day, so that'll get busy too. So there we go.
What's up?
You're late tonight.
Johnny Daycare.
They do let scary people on here. Jeez.
They do.
Wow.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
Good. I will be.
It's been pretty quiet tonight. Oh,
Really?
yes. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, nobody wants to talk. What have we been talking about? Get me up to date.
You
No.
Well, Dwayne checked in from Canada. That's been our only commenter
He's
tonight.
still up there?
I guess. Dallas Todd says hello, Dan.
Dallas?
We ran through some of the new stuff they got going
So how
on
are
at
we
Ashton.
coming on the progress of the Ashton Tractor Pull? Really? What's the new stuff? Fill me in.
Kaylee?
Anyone?
We don't have anything new.
Oh, you said you were going live and you
Oh.
were gonna.
Well, besides the parking, but
And there's a couple changes on the farm show side of it. They'll get updates posted here soon.
Good.
And the new sled, they got Lay's sled out of Colorado this year.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So is your tractor out of hibernation, Dan?
No. I haven't even got an update on it. I don't think my tractor or my trailer is ready to go yet. So
Yeah. I would say we've got one of our fleet that's made a couple test passes. That's about it.
yeah, I think mine's pretty much, well, close to ready. I haven't got an update. He's been trying to get some tractors ready for Ravenna. So
Oh, yeah.
And guess what?
Hold on, buddy. I would say we do have a little bit of a later start, but
which is good. I need it this year.
yeah, us too. So I would say Dad just got home from Montana with another project truck to help haul everything around.
There you go.
So.
Got your tractor ready there, John?
sure is.
It sure.
If the motor's not stuck, all it needs is fuel.
Have you started it yet?
Nope.
You need me to bring you fuel?
Yeah, you better.
I can do that. And who we got right here?
James.
He's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, I'm more on like the farm pull side of things. Like she said earlier, we're gonna make an adjustment instead of the 3,000 RPM limit for like out of field tractors. That's just gonna be bumped down to 2,800.
Really?
Yeah, we're just gonna bump that down. And then I talked about what classes we had last year, what we're kind of gonna be looking at again, and then a thing that we're adding this year for the farm pull is we're gonna do RPM testing. We're gonna tack everybody for that, if you're kind of suspicious if people are suspicious after you pull and we think you turned it back up, we'll attack them again, just to kind of try and keep everybody happy on the same level of playing field.
Yep. No, I don't blame you. And you got people that are going to run around and attack everybody then before.
Yeah, we're going to have somebody when we're weighing in there at the grain elevator. We'll have somebody there with a tack, hopefully. And everybody must weigh in like it has been the last couple of years,
Yep.
Yep. So that's going to be it. And then if we know your tractor is definitely out of stock, we'll make sure we'll do a ear play at first. But if we think you're over 3,000, we'll or 2,800, we'll tack you.
Yep. No, not a bad idea. Makes it fair for everybody that way.
Yep. Levels the playing field a little bit.
Yep, definitely. What are you doing to cheat this year, John?
Just hopefully running near fuel again.
Right. I'll bring you some.
Yeah, because last year's ate through the can already, so I'm out.
You got to keep it in a steel can, man.
It ate through the plastic one.
Oh. Then aren't you guys doing something a little different with the parking too as well in the pits?
Yes. We're going to go live on our personal, I guess not our personal, but our Ashton Tractor Pull Facebook page.
Your event.
Talk about that.
Kind of do walk through the pits and stuff like that, or
Yep.
maybe some
So I got a
interviews.
sneak peek of the track, Dan. Maybe. As of right now.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's got grass growing on it.
So
Yeah, we're not that far away. How many days we got? I don't have the countdown calendar.
37 days.
37 days. Yikes. So you're going to hit more than one pull this year, John, you think, or what?
I don't know, I doubt it.
I made room in my trailer. I added a couple beds for you and the missus. We can all go together.
First the
Say
trailer.
yes.
First the trailer.
What's that?
First the trailer has to get finished.
Oh, it's about done. We had a long talk about that last night, so we're good. Well, I'll come over and get you.
yeah, I don't have a whole lot new trickling down my way yet either, so it's been pretty slow and quiet.
Yeah, I've been locked in a cave, so I have nothing new.
I did see on Facebook one of the classic mods is moving away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we lost a couple of them.
I'm say Derek Flesner's moving. Who else?
Yep. And then James Adams sold his.
Oh,
I don't know where it ended up. So there's possibly losing another one. But we're gaining two as well. So
I know there's a few in the woodwork for that class, so it'll probably still net about the same. I'm guessing from now.
yeah, I think so.
So
Well, I'm excited for Ashton. It's one of my favorite pulls, so it's a good time.
yes, we talked about there's not a lot going on after the pull, but it's a good place and good time to just hang out and relax. It's before the busy time.
Yeah. No, we'll have the girls out, I'm sure, and there'll be a few drunk Polacks running around there somewhere. I mean, come on. It is Ashton.
Be open that night.
Yeah. If not, we'll
What's
hang
that?
out.
The bar should be open that night.
Yeah. That's always a good place to go down to afterwards.
Yep.
We can all lie about what we did and what we got.
Yep.
Nope.
And the
And if
pullers
nobody's-
don't have to cook after because there is always a meal provided for them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, that
Half
is.
of them don't show up, but it's there for them.
And who
Well,
provides
we
that?
appreciate it by the time all our work is done. getting something to eat, and it's good.
Well, you think they'd deliver to us, while we're trying to get stuff put away and everything.
We're trying to tear down banners so they don't get stolen. We don't care about your tractor.
Well, that tends to happen there.
That's your problem.
Nope. And for anybody that's never been there, it's a great pull to attend. That's for sure. Pretty homeschool, old school feeling. I get a good turnout.
And free will donation, admission.
Yep, free admission. Yep. No, it's a good time, and the community really supports it. I mean, you guys, a lot of the locals show up. That's one good thing about that part of the country is all the locals support everything that's going on in their communities. So,
yeah. Say Kaylee's got quite the list on the Facebook page of sponsors and stuff that help out and help make it happen.
Yeah.
So.
No, you guys do a good job.
So we got a different announcer this year for Ashton. We'll have
really?
Dale. Yeah. Kaylee said we'll have Dale there. And, all the new things with the live stream will be our debut with them at Ashton.
Yep.
So.
Have you got all that out and tested it and played with it yet?
I don't know what's I'm waiting on some new equipment and stuff for my end.
Yeah, I know Knowles is excited and ready.
Yes, he's got quite the full schedule filming for us this summer.
Yeah, he's going to be a resident of Cheyenne, it sounds like, this summer. or wherever we end up. So,
and we're dividing and conquering because we're sending Kaylee and Knowles to David City.
Yep.
She'll be entry clerk in there, and he'll be filming, and the other half of our crew will be in Douglas.
Yep.
So.
No, that'll be good. I'm looking forward to the season to start.
Me too, but I'm not ready.
Hey, I found my fire suit that I've been missing ever since Arizona.
That's good. I guess.
Which girl brought it back to you?
It was right where I left it, behind the couch, I guess, in the living quarters. So, I was really tired that night when I took it off, I'm sure.
I guess my shoes I don't know where. Zach's girlfriend made a pass on the Economod in Wheatland. So he was looking for my fire suit.
He'd look good in a pink fire suit.
Mine is still yellow and black.
I know.
We do need to get some more helmets, though. Or new helmets. Ours are old.
Yep.
So. Well, that's about all I've got tonight. I don't know, any last questions, comments, news?
I don't have any news.
Me neither.
It's a good thing John talks a lot.
I'm just taking it all in.
Not a lot going on. Souvenir books went to printing. I know that. So,
are you expected to have them then by Ashton?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to ship directly to me. So I guess we'll see what happens or when they show up.
Yeah.
So
hopefully my shirts will be here this week. So that's good.
Oh yeah. Well, last time we had a show, I think we were talking about the merchandise tents and putting together to sell some of that.
Yeah, I haven't. As far as I know, so far all we're selling is my own stuff. And like I say, if anybody wants to sell merch or whatever, let us know.
Okay.
We'll sure do that. So
I know Reardon's
I
have
think
some stuff they're getting
Yep.
put together.
Yeah, and Tori said she'd help sell too. So, but no, any puller that's got merchandise they want to sell, we'll have a tent set up try to have one set up at all our pulls to sell the merch on the crowd side. So
Awesome.
Yep.
I guess unless there's anything else, that's all I've got tonight. Next week we have one of the promoters of Albion coming on to talk about the next pull on our schedule. So
Good.
I guess on that note, we'll catch you all next week.
Yeah. See you, kids.
Bye.
Take care, Johnny Daycare.
Yeah.
Say ya.